Antes de nada, ¿hay alguien ahí? ¡Ué! Sin su energía no somos nada, recuérdenlo. Si les gusta, aplaudan, y si no les gusta, pues ya verán ustedes. Soy Payaso Manchego, speaker de Poetry Slam Barcelona. DJ All River from on the block, back in the days, a los platos. ¡Au! Y a él porque le aplauden y a mí no. ¡Ah! La gran fortuna que tenemos aquí hoy es que contamos con Saul Williams y vamos a ir calentando la noche y la palabra con Saul Williams. La palabra llegó.
President of Archaeological Indifference, Vice President of Truth, Secretary of Statistics, Minister of Celebrity and Justice, Chief of Staff and Serpent, Blessed Page Turner of the Great Book of Misdeeds and Overestimations, Bishop of the Great Climate War, Ministers of the Deteriorating Sky, Baron of epic boredom and self-indulgence, gathered notables, good evening. I greet you on behalf of the great Almighty who was unable to pull himself from what many are calling the greatest unscripted reality show of all time, the very conducting of your lives and attitudes. We are very proud of the success of our show and network. Not only have we successfully created racists, bigots, arrogant countrymen, patriots, heartless capitalists, but we have also maintained our position as the misbegotten, the pure of heart, the heavenly dove, the docile lamb, and the forgiving wife. If our great Almighty could be with us this evening, He would surely want each and every one of you to know that He graciously accepts your inability to pay your rent, and that He is willing to allow you to do some of His work so that we might lessen gaps between unemployed and the employed. It's not easy to sit back and allow countless genocides, watch innocents murdered, see trickery and deceit override common sense and human compassion, prayers in between bombs, screams of help, marches in city squares, blending in with the screams of passion to keep one's thumb steadily on the remote control. Bring me your Mayans, your Aztecs, your conquistadors, your toreadors, your noble bloodied history. Bring me your Polish popes, your burned Jews, your novellas and masterpieces, your banks, your banks, your banks and museums, the exiled cries of your poets, nuclear ideas, ideas that cannot be destroyed, that can fuel societies or destroy them. Bring me your rain, your water, your heavily rolled R's, your rebellion, romance, right-wing governments. Bring me your annihilated tongues. Bring me your goals, your comrade heroes, your drowned victims, the jewels of the Inquisition. Dig them up, dig them up. Bring me their bones. Bring them all here to the altar of transparency. Have not been born yet. They are waiting patiently. Some of us impatiently for the past to die. Please give blood. Those crumbled tablets were to share a story with a burning bush. Where is that voice from nowhere to remind us that the holy ground we walk on, purified by native blood? has rooted trees whose fallen leaves now color code a sacred list of demands. Who among us can give translation of autumn hues to morning news? The anchor man thrown overboard has simply rooted us in history's repeating cycle. A nation in its Saturn years that won't acknowledge karma. Where is that voice from nowhere, the ones your prophets spoke of? For I hear voices of fear, disconnected from their diaphragms, dangling from coffee-covered teeth that spill into our laps and scorch our privates. There are voices from the sides of necks, some already noosed, dangling participles, pronouns running for sentence, serving life in corner offices and ghetto corners. Their voices are the same, dead to themselves, numb to the possibility of truth existing beyond that which they can palm in their hands, period. There are voices of elders, which seem to do no more than damn us to our childish ways, for in many households, wisdom no longer comes with age. So where is that voice from nowhere, that burning bush, that passing dove? For I hear the voices of generals calling for ammunition, presidents calling for arms, and women calling for help. Where is that voice from nowhere, that God of Abraham? Can he be heard over the gunfire, the whiz of passing missiles, the crash of buildings, the shriek of sirens, the crack of bones? Or is that his mighty voice, your angry God craving the sacrifice of virgin generations, sons degenerate, your holy books written in red ink on burning sands, your prayers between rounds do no more than fasten the fate of your children to the hammered truth of your trigger, a truth that mushrooms its darkened cloud of the rest of us, so that we too bear witness to the short-lived fate of a civilization that worships a male God. Your weapons are phallic, all of them. That dummy that sits in your lap is no longer a worthwhile spectacle. His shrunken pale face is little room for imagination. We have spotted the moving lips that pin the voice to its proper source. It is a source of madness, a source of hunger for power, a source of weakness, a source of evil. We are exiting your coliseum and encircling your box office, demanding our families back, our culture back, our language back, our gods back. So we return them to the proper source, the source of life, the source of creation, our mother's womb, the great goddess. We will cut through the barbed wire hangers with chastity belts. We will climb in and incubate our spirits through the winter. We will wait for the degenerate course of your repeated history. We will wait for the past to die.
If I can find a spot in two decades, I would stand and listen to memories of my children's future.
I would let the future dwell on my past so that I might live a brighter now. Now is the essence of my domain, and it contains all that was and will be. And I am as I is and will be, because I am and always will be that nigga. I am that nigga. I am that nigga. I am that nigga. I am that timeless nigga that swings on pendulums like vines through minds of booby-trapped minds that are enslaved by time. I'm the life that supersedes lifetimes. I am. It was me with serpentine hair and a time to stand up with the mortal glare to mortal fear into stone time capsules. They still exist as the walking dead as I do. The original sufferhead, symbol of life and matriarchy's severed head Medusa. I am. It was me, the ecclesiastical one, that pointed out that there was nothing new under the sun. And through times of laughter and times of tears, so that no times are real times because all times are fear. The wise seer Solomon, I am. It was me with tattered clothes that made you scatter as you shuffled past me on the street. Yes, you shuffled past me on the street as I stood there conversing with wind-blown spirits. And I feel a chill though she didn't stop and talk to me. I could have told you your futures, I explained your present, but instead I'm the homeless schizophrenic resent for being aimless, the in-tuned nameless. I am that nigga. I am that nigga. I am that nigga. I am a Negro, yes, Negro. Negro from necro, meaning death. Well, it came in, so they named me after it. And I be spitting at death behind and putting kick me signs on its back, because I am not the son of clack clack. I am before that. I am before. I am before. Before death is eternity. After death is eternity. There is no death. There's only eternity. And I be riding on the the wings of eternity like, yeah, 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 clack, clack. I exist like Spitfire, but you call the sun. Trying to map out your future with sundials, but tic-tac technology could no tic-tac me. I exist somewhere between tick and tock, dashing it like double dutch. Got me living double time, obviously before your time. My heart is made of the quartz crystals you be making clocks out of, and I'll be resurrecting every third like tick, 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 clack, clack. No, I won't work a 9 to 5 because I'm setting suns and orange moons, and my existence is this. Still, yet ever moving, and I'm moving beyond time because time binds me, can set me free, and I'll fly when the clock strikes me like yeah, 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 clack, clack. But my flight is going disturbed because time makes dreams defer, and all of my time fears are turning days into daymares. I live daymares, reliving nightmares that once haunted my past. Clack, clack, time is beating my ass, and I be having dreams of chocolate-covered watermelons filled with fried chicken like piñatas. Little pickaninny sons and daughters standing up under them with big 6 aluminum foil, hit them like piñatas.